Hey guys, what's up? I'm Bill. I like playing video games. I like saving a buck or two. So here is today's game of the day for September 22nd, 2017. Today we are playing The Final Station. It is a side-scrolling zombie game where the zombies invaded 100 years ago, and they've always been preparing for the second coming of the zombies, but they've never had it. And then now it has happened. And you are a train conductor, and you have the only train that's left available. So you have to do orders for the military. You have to look for survivors. You have to survive yourself, and try to wipe out as many zombies as you can during the time. So what happens is it's set up in stages, where each stage you have to get the code to to start your train up again. And so while you're doing that, you're gathering items, either stuff that you can sell, stuff that you can make into a med pack or a food pack, or weapons. And then you're also looking around for survivors and trying to kill any zombies that cross your path. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play. The stream might be a little longer, because the first 15 minutes or so is just a setup. Until you get past that military stop, you really don't see any zombies. You don't fight or anything like that. So we're going to get into it at least a little bit before we cut off. So we're going to use the controller, the Xbox controller. You can use the keyboard. It has a whole setup for keyboard too. And let me just give you the numbers. The Steam rating is 84% out of over 2,000 reviews. You can get it at Steam for its regular price of $14.99, but I found it on G2A for $2.27, and we'll talk about that later. So here we go. I'm gonna start with the mic on, but then I'll shut it off when we get into the meat of the game. So we're gonna hit start. So this is basically the first. This is the first meeting with the zombies. This is 100 years ago from the present day. This is basically their way of teaching you how to play the game, by running around, how to pillage from people. You can tell the headshot is the best shot. It's a little hard to aim it, but when you get it, it takes one shot rather than 2 to 4 shots. Now this is the point where you're going to, I'm sorry, but you're going to die. They don't expect you to live through this scene. It's just meant to show you what's going on. So there you go. You've died. So now we're going to go into the second part. You're going to start off as a train rider, regular day, nothing different about the day. And then you're going to start on the train, and then we'll get into a couple levels, and as you go further in, you're going to notice something's up, and that's when we'll get into the meat of the game. So I'm going to shut down my mic, let you listen to the sounds, let you read what's going on, and I'll be back at the end. Okay, so now we're on the train. The little number on the corner, that's the code that you have to get at each stop. And it's going to be harder and harder to get those codes during each mission once the zombies show up. So right now you're in your train. There's a bunch of things that you have to do on this train, but this is where your food is kept. This is where your med kit is kept. There's a bunch of different little things that could go wrong on the train that you end up having to do during the train ride. And this is where your passengers are going to be. Again, your goal is to get them to wherever you're going to. So, when the train hits a station, there'll be a train sound, a horn, and you just come over to here and hit the button. So, I'll let you get into the next level. Okay, now notice this, Irvin Jones, as his health and hunger. Now when you get to the point where he doesn't have enough food or thing, gotta use your med pack or your thing, because that's what's gonna keep him alive, and that's what you're gonna get your bonus, is by keeping as many people alive as possible. Alright, here we go into the next town. Okay, so as I said, we got the code. We had to go find the boss to get it. That's basically what's going to happen almost every time. You're never just going to get the code. You're going to have to go through. Now you look at your guys and they're, okay, he's fine. He's really hungry, so we got to get him some food. So if you leave him without food, he would die. You wouldn't get the bonus. See, at the end, it says reward 250. So if you can get these guys to their stop, you get 370 bucks. So, all right. So we're off to the next stop. Okay, so now you noticed there's something's going on. They've canceled all railways. The military's around. They don't want you to know what's going on. So things are getting hairy now. Okay, so we got all the guys to this station, so they're okay. They survived, so we get $530 profit. So that can be used for food or for weapons later on. So now we have a mission to go ship cargo. to the new city. We have a secondary objective to save as many people as we can. So we're going to go through. We'll go through at least 1 or 2 levels where their zombies are, so you can at least see that part. Oh my goodness, where did they go? Okay, so here's the first mission where, you know, you're going to be going into enemy lines. As you notice now, there's a bar here where there's health, food, ammunition, and keys. Those are the things you have to pretty much use during this level and in future levels. And as you see, they've been here. There's our first zombie of the new, the second coming, but we have no ammo yet. We gotta go up top, grab something. Alright, so we saved 2 people, plus we killed the zombies that were in that town. Now we have to bring those 2 along for the ride. We'll do another level, and then we'll talk about the game and end the stream. Because we're already double what I normally run. Okay, so we made it through that level, and this is where we're going to stop. That way we can do part 2 another time, and that'll get us... We've got a couple more stops till we get to the cargo point, and then we'll keep going after that. So, what do I think of this game? It's funny because I got this game in a Bundle Stars bundle, and it wasn't the game that I was buying it for. I was buying it for another game that we'll see later on called I Am Bread. And this is why I always suggest checking out every game in a bundle no matter what, because here's a game where I'm not a zombie apocalypse burst gamer. You know, I know a lot of people like zombie games and stuff like that. I'm not really. But I said, you know what, hey, you're driving a train, why not try it? I got 100 hours in Train Simulator, and okay, this game isn't a train driving game either. But, you know, it's a fun little side-scrolling game where you can, yeah, you shoot zombies, you're scavenging, you're building stuff. You know, once we get more into it, you're going to start crafting weapons and med kits. And yeah, you're just trying to keep your people alive so you get enough money so you can buy some extra stuff. So it's an all-around fun game. It starts off slow. That's why we did a double video, because yeah, this game if we had done just the 15 minutes, we wouldn't have gotten really past the third level, and you wouldn't have seen a zombie at all, other than the first coming. So yeah, I definitely suggest picking up this game because it's pretty fun, and yeah, it's got a nice little story to it. So I definitely check it out. For $14.99 on Steam, it's one of those things. You know, $14.99 on a good sale day can get you some big games. So I don't know if I'd do $14.99. For the G2A price at $227, it's a no-brainer. I'd get it in a second. You know, it's definitely worth $2.27 to pick this up. Even if it's on like a Steam holiday sale where it's down to maybe $5, you know, I'd still pay that because it's just a really good game. You know, again, not my style, but I'm hooked on it. I like playing it. So that's going to be it for this episode. Sorry it ran long, but I didn't want you to go without seeing at least some zombie battle. So come back next time, probably again tomorrow, for the next game of the day. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends. If you got somebody who's a video game fan, share it with them. The more people we get, it'll be better. So yeah, my name is Bill. Thanks for watching the game of the day for September 22nd, 2017, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.